Race 5 starters lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. It's post time in Vance. We got the Freemasons with us tonight.
And they've been around a long time. Dates back to 1875. A lot of history. Fifth race lines up. George's Credit, Buddies and Virgin, Slate, Joe King, Neptune Sealster, Hippie John, St. Charles Fireball, Prince Malicious. Top of the stretch. Approaching a start. Up and pacing, Neptune Sealster, Joe King, George's Credit up the rail. Fourth one to the turn, Buddies and Virgins to get away fifth. That's Slate. Then sixth goes Hippie John. St. Charles Fireball is seventh, and Prince Malicious eighth. To the backstretch, led by George's Credit and Mark Bradley. Second is the long shot, Buddies and Virgin. Neptune Sealster is parked out and moving up third. Fourth up the rail is Joe King. Back into fifth is Slate. Hippie John goes sixth. Then in seventh, St. Charles Fireball. Prince Malicious on the outside, 8:28. And 2 was the opening quarter. Neptune Sealster, working hard from the outside, has taken over the lead as they turn down the stretch towards half mile. George's Credit is going to the outside. Says give and go time in the front end here as they arrive at the opening half mile. George's Credit and Bradley back to the front. Second, Neptune Sealster, Joe King moving up third. There goes Hippie John to take over fourth. Buddies and Virgins fifth. Prince Malicious sixth. Seventh, that's Slate. Now the trailer, St. Charles Fireball, 57. And 4 was the half. George's Credit back on the lead. On the outside, Joe King now second. In the pocket, Neptune Sealster third. Hippie John is second over the outside fourth. Fifth on the cones, Buddies and Virgins. Prince Malicious right there, sixth. Then seventh, St. Charles Fireball. Now Slate the trailer, 3/4 in 1:28 flat. George's Credit still there with an 8 left to go. Hippie John went to the inside and now coming to the outside for the stretch drive. Joe King back to third. On the outside, off stride, Prince Malicious jumped it off. On the wire next, George's Credit. Hippie John on the outside. Hippie John in the final stride. Second, George's Credit. St. Charles Fireball rallied in third in 1:58 and 1.
Crafty steer by the veteran Kenny Arsenault here aboard. Hippie John following the cover there and then going to dip to the inside as Joe King and George's Credit duking it out up the backstretch, and he's going to dip to the inside and then back out for the stretch drive, and they're going to duke it out right to the wire. The one on the inside, George's Credit and Bradley. Hippie John on the outside, he drops and he does pop here in race 5 as he wins the Freemasons pace. Nice mile too, 1:58 and 1 for Hippie John.
Here comes Hippie John to the race 5 winner's circle. Bay Pacing Gelding, he's 7 years, but better than Cheddar. Off the well-said dam, heads up Hanover. Owned by Roderick Smith of Inverness, Nova Scotia. Bred by the Salisbrook Stables of Nova Scotia. Trained and driven to victory by Kenny Arsenault. The mile 1:58 and 1. Hippie John down at trackside. The Freemasons face PEI Grand Lodge of 1875 to 2025. They're with us tonight with the Winner's Circle Cooler presentation.